merchandising. Oh my gosh. It is, Dexter's Lab. It was a show that lasted 4 seasons on Cartoon Network. And it got tons upon tons of merchandise. And even today, they have tons and tons of merchandise. Johnny Test, wow. It's like finding like a treasure chest in your backyard. If you can find Johnny Test merchandise in stores, that's a miracle. You deserve a pat on the back. Because, okay, there were like a few things that the company released, but none like you can buy in the stores. Like, no action figures of Johnny, no action figures of Dookie, no action figures of Susan and Mary, no action figures of the dad or the. They even have Family Odd Parents toys, and regular show toys, and Adventure Time toys. They have all this stuff that only lasted, for 4 seasons. Regular show, 4 seasons. I don't know how many seasons Adventure Time had, because I'm not really into that show. Sorry. Anyway, so, Johnny Test, oh my gosh. For Carl's Jr. Hardee's, they had this promotion where, the restaurant chain, Carl's Jr. Hardee's, they had this promotion, for the kids' meals, that you would go and get your kids' meal and you get a little toy with it, and it would be Johnny Test. Man, it's like going through the graveyard trying to find a little penny in the graveyard. Man, the story about how I got my first Johnny Test toy was hard. Basically, what happened was, I heard about this promotion. I begged my friend's mom to go to, I'm acting like a child here, because I was a child back then. I begged my friend's mom to go and spend her money at Carl's Jr. for lunch. I got the kids' meal. And I was wanting one of these toys, And they said, we don't have the toys. I was like, what? And I noticed that everybody else had some of the toys. I was like, where's their toys? And it was like, hold on, we'll get the toys for you. Just hold on. And they brought this big tray where your food was on, full of these toys that they didn't sell, like Monsters vs. Aliens and all the other stuff. I remember Monsters vs. Aliens on there. I was like, no, we need this toy. And so, I'm sounding really nitpicky and spoiled and all, but, I mean, I really loved the show. We watched it on Netflix. It was good. Me and my friend really loved the show. So, wondered, please, let's get this toys, please. And so, the lady went back. I was like, okay, let me try to find this. So, she went, and we were sitting down, we were eating, I was like, oh, okay. And then, finally, I was like, I have 3. 3. Well, I think there were more, 5, maybe. 5. But we had 3, and they were all the same. All the same little toys, all the same. No, there were 4 in the set, and there were just 5 of the same. 5 of the same one, and we took the 3 that they had, and 1 for me, 1 for my friend, and 1 for his brother. And I was really, really smart because I knew how rare these merchandise were. So what I did was, I opened it up really carefully, like the bag. I opened it really carefully and I took the toy out to play with because I wanted to play with it. So I had the bag with me. I had the toy, so I would stick it back in if I wanted to display it and put it away. And if I wanted to play with it, I'd take it out of the bag and play with it. So I still have the bag today. And then, my second toy that I got was off of eBay. That's how rare it is. You got it off of eBay, and most of the time they have these two ones, or like they had like a hockey one. They had like the one I had, and then they had a like a water squirter version of Dookie, the dog, and I was really wanting, because I already had that one of them, and I wanted the other one, that hockey one. You could barely find anywhere. You can't find it anywhere. You just can't. The Dookie one. Now that it's really rare to find them on eBay even today. But someone was advertising it as a cake topper, and I was like, that looks like the Johnny Test figure, the Dookie figure from Carl's Jr., the water squirter. I emailed it, and it was going on buy it now. And it was like we had to email the seller, and she was like, yeah, it has a little spout here. She wasn't certain. I think it was a she. It said Johnny Test, said Carl's Jr., and so I was like, I don't care. Let's order it. Ordered it, got it here, opened it. It was exactly what I was thinking it was. So yeah, it was the water squirter. So I had it sealed. It was loose. It didn't come with a bag. Rarely do they. And they rarely appear on eBay, so those are very rare. So, and also at McDonald's they had like some Johnny Test things that I wasn't aware of. I think they had it in Great Britain. I distinctly remember something from McDonald's that said Johnny Test when we were going through, but I just didn't get one of those toys. I should have. But I looked at the toys, and they just looked like science kits that you would get at the, I don't know, no figures of Johnny and Dookie. I mean, I want those, not some stupid science kit thing. I mean, I like that, but just give us something good, you know? But then what happened was, they had that, and then what else they had? Water squirters. That's it. They had like super soakers. It was like McDonald's toys, fast food toys, and water squirters. That was it. Like water guns. And continued in part 4.